All right, folks, check it out. You got 8 comic books right here. They're all going to be in one lot, one way. To get them, that's head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. I'm going to walk you through everything that you're going to be getting. I want you to be able to see and know exactly what you're bidding on, because if you were here in the gallery with us, here's what you would likely do. I would expect that you would probably take a look at the cover really close up. Look for any kind of creases, bends, tears, rips, anything like that. Little things like that tiny mark right there. And the nice thing is, in the catalog, you'll have an opportunity to see photos like this straight on into the camera. But here in the live video, we get a chance to shine the light on it and wave it back and forth with our wiggle jiggle technique to really just get in all the nooks and crannies. So if there's any dents or tears or rips or anything like that, you really can't miss them. It's going to shine that light right on them, and we can also zoom in a little bit. That's why we do this exactly like you would probably do if you were here in the studio with us. Now, we know you're not going to hop on a plane and come all in from where all of our bidders are all across the world just for this one lot. Well, that's why we're going to try and offer up the next best to you. So all we saw there was a little bit right there. This is the beginning of tomorrow that ran across a whole bunch of mostly Superman books, kind of a reboot. And this is number 0 of the Legion of Superheroes. I'm going to flip it over to the back. I will point out this is a reprint of the Mona Lisa. You are not getting the actual Mona Lisa, although that's not that far off from the actual size if you've ever seen it in person. You'll see a little bit of a dent right here. Probably press out real nicely if you care about such things, but just be aware of it. And the rest is looking pretty good. On a light cover like this, you often don't see too much there. I got to really, really work hard to get that light to shine there for you so you can see. It doesn't pop out as much as with dark covers, but luckily on this one, I'm not seeing anything that really needs to be shown. It's pretty much it. That little blemish is about it. So now you've seen the front and the back. We're going to do something you almost never see on online sales of stuff like this. Is I'm going to show you some of the interiors. Now, we're not going to show you everything for various reasons, including copyright, but I do want to show you, the main thing is I want to show you quality and condition of the pages. If I tell you that this is white or off-white or cream or any other variation of the owl scale, you may disagree, and rightfully so, and it does not matter what I say. Don't take my word for it. I want you to use your opinion, use your expertise, your judgment, because this is going to be your book in your collection. We want you to be able to use your best judgment to make sure that what you're getting is exactly what you want when it shows up on your doorstep. And the best way to do that is to let you see it right now here when you get that opportunity. So I'm going to show you just a couple of sample pages for the quality and condition. The other thing is too, sometimes when the staples in here, they get wet and they'll cause rust that isn't really noticeable. You'll also sometimes see pages with dog ears on the inside or a tear on the inside. And of course, if there's things like the jeweler insert from some of those 80s or any other kind of poster inserts or anything like that, you want to know if they're here or not. This will give you an opportunity to see that. We're going to do the same for all 8 of these comic books as quickly as we can. Obviously, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Your time's valuable to you, so it's valuable to us. But that means that what we've done instead, since I want you to be able to see everything, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, we filmed this in 1080p so that you can take the opportunity to go back and look very closely at these. I'm going to point them out quickly as I see them, little areas of concern, and then you'll have an opportunity to go back and rewind, go forward, zoom in, do what you like to make sure. That's the kind of compromise between taking up less time and giving you an opportunity to see it. So this is Daredevil Man Without Fear. Daredevil from Volume 2, yes, May of 1999. That's when they started their renumbering system. We'll toss it over on the back so you can see some of that as well. piece of schmutz right there. Probably wipe off with a damp cloth, but we want you to know about it. I'm not really seeing any issues here. Again, a bright white color like this makes it tough. We like the dark covers, makes it really pop out, but I'm not seeing much of anything. So I'll show you a quick quality and condition pages here. Stereo story for you, and we move on to, from that same era, Ghostwriter. This is number 77. I want to point this out right here. So, see some issues right here. A little bending. What looks like just a crease there, but it is not, and I'll get to that in a moment. That crease over here is a gatefold cover. No, it's just off center. And like I said, I'll get to that in a moment. I want you to be aware there's a major condition issue with this. Little issues here on the back. That's why I'm not even covering these other issues too much. Quality and condition of the pages. Kind of a cool character right there. Hey, mister. And quality and condition of the pages. But I do want to point out, because it's very important, see, we've put this white background here so you can definitely see there is a tear in the cover. You can see the white through to the back underneath. So there is torn. Does affect the front. I'm going to put it in here as well so you can see. See how it pops there? So something along the line snagged it, and that's unfortunate. However, there's 7 other books entirely in the thing, so it's a nice reader copy if you want to complete that storyline. But as a standalone, it pretty much ruins it, unfortunately. Nevertheless, you got 7 more comic books in here. There's 8 in the lot, so 1 or 2 bad ones doesn't ruin the rest. Let's go into Black Lightning here, number 5 from DC Comics. Again, a bright white kind of cover, so I'll do my best to point out some little issues right here. Rest, a little bit of a, it's something there. Light issue here and here. That's about it. I'm not really seeing much there. The back is looking much, much better. You can probably see it for yourself since it's so dark. A little crease right there. Not much else on the rest. And then quality and condition of the interiors. Good right there. Incredible Hulk. Number 390. What I'm guessing is that Peter David Dale Keown era. Just when I read it a lot, and me holds a special place in my heart, those particular stories. I like them. Maybe you do too. Little crease right there. Was this right after those Pantheon stories? Might have been. Get some stress issues right there on the cover. On down there. A bit right there and right there. Big one is this. That little crease bending on that part of the cover. Move over here. Ah, the Game Genie. Little issues right here. Right here. Game Genie was a fun, fun time, if you remember that. Those of you who played the NES back then. And we move back out. Some games were just couldn't do them without it. Some Goblins comes to mind. So there you go. Quality and condition of those pages. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Number 5 right here is next up. Let's give you a once-over right here. We'll start, as usual, on that corner. Work our way down the spine. Yeah, look at that stress right there. A little bit of a crease. I'll wiggle-jiggle the light so you can really get a chance to see the light as it shines off from different angles. Kind of pops it out a little bit better. Come around here. Light scuff right there. Nice dark cover so you can see a lot more. Right in here, right there. Before we go, quality and condition of the pages. Have it. Stop Thor Core. Number 1. Oh, minor key. You're a fan of the Thor core. Here's all the Thors. You got Beta Ray Bill. You got Thunderstrike. It's a Thorgasmord. That's right. That's what I said. Thorgasmord of Thors. See that little stress line right along there, and a little bit more right there. Not the worst thing in the world. I want you to be aware of it. Again, we'll give it the wiggle jiggle so you can go back and review. If you miss it this first time over, certainly not trying to hide anything. You can go back and see it. Your leisure. Little bend right there. The stress marks. A bit more stress right there. Before we go, open it up. I'll warn you right now, if you do stop and pause and come back, don't look at these prices. It's going to make you sad to see what some of these things were going for back then compared to what you got to shell out for them today. And then finally, number 77 from Superman. This is part of the funeral for a friend after Superman. Run in with, well, we're not going to spoil anything on a 30-year-old story. Show you a little bit right there. It's nice and dark. The stress parts right there. Stress condition issues right there. Bottom, looking pretty good. Good over on the right. Let's flip it on the back. Dungeons and Dragons, or not Dungeons and Dragons, Double Dragon, number 3. Very good. Oh, and let's pop it open. Quality and condition of this one. There you go. So that's what you're going to get. You're going to get all 8 of these. All 8 in one fell swoop. All for one money, all in one lot. Number 1 and number 0, some goodies in here that you're really going to like. All one money, all one lot, all one bid, and all you have to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can click that button right now at this moment. These are live and ready to go. Leave your pre-bids just to feel it out. If you're outbid, the system will let you know, but you come back live on closing day where you will hear me bidding in real time and defend your bids against everybody else. That's your chance to enhance your chance at getting these and putting it into your collection. Don't let the other guy grab it. This is for you. This is what you want. This is what you want to put in your collection. We look forward to seeing you there at the auction.